Hi there, it's Jessie here, and a big fat warm welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for being here. If you're coming back, you know that I love you. You know it. And if you're completely new and you clicked on my face, maybe there's a reason for that. Our time-space coordinates have aligned. Mission initiated. Beep, beep, beep. Just got a reverse out the back. Beep. Wait for it's like that awkward thing, isn't it, when you say goodbye to somebody and then keep walking in the same direction. What do you do when it gets awkward? First of all, the fact that there is a word for that sensation is fantastic, isn't it? I wonder how they first named that word. Awkward. Oh, it feels awkward. Oh, I actually want to know the etymology of awkward. Okay, who wants to nerd out with me? Or maybe you already know it. Etymology. Because it's a weird it's got or in it. Orc, backhanded. In the wrong direction. Orc means backhanded. Awkward, and wood is like way, right? Turned the wrong way. Back, okay. Awkwardly. Embarrassed, ill at ease, clumsy, wanting ease and grace in movement. So it's like lacking grace, clunky. Ooh. Okay, well, there we go. How is everyone doing? How is your heart today? Peace, turmoil, volcanoes erupting. Where is your focus? Outside, inside, is it where you want it to be? And what's your favorite cheese? Because there's so many types of cheese, aren't there? Okay, I'm going to pop this here. And coming soon, guys. So first of all, I'd just like to say a huge thank you for people donating and also getting in touch. I'll use this opportunity to share that I give sessions. And they are on you. They're sessions on you, and I act as a mirror and reflect back to you. If you feel the calling, if there's something in you that's like, yeah, Jessie, she can help me with this, email me, and maybe you're correct in that. I have no idea because I don't know who you are, so I trust that you know. And yeah, do get in touch because it's feeling great to help people in this way. I'm enjoying it a lot. Yay! I went to a concert the other night. Alice Phoebe Lou, do you know her? We got a card. So Alice Phoebe Lou, I was like really into her, I don't know, 8 years ago. And listened to her all the time, knew all the songs, all of that. And then, I don't know, life goes on and just sort of drifted away as things do. And then my friend bought us a ticket to go see her all of these years later. And I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go see Alice. That's nice. And I was really blown away by it. And just the evening in general, like I'm not one to go to concerts, like ever, really, like as an adult, but I did. Oh, look, we've got the storyteller. Okay. Let me just... Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. Okay. Well, I know where I am, the light attribute, and there's so much to be said for storytelling, as an art form. Okay. Where was I? So I was going out to see Alice Phoebe Lou with my friend, and it's not a normal occurrence for me, especially since 2020, when everything I know about my being has changed. Slowly, gradually, and rapidly. I don't understand it. So I feel different now in the world. I see things differently. And it's a mix of like heightened awareness and all the studying I've been doing into psychology and human behavior, awareness of myself, and also like my self-worth improving because of that. So let me explain what I mean. Like when I went into this concert hall, I live in Portugal, so it's chill, right? People don't push and they don't shove, and everyone's quite respectful of each other's space. And there's not that many of us here. So I really like it for that. I think it's well distributed, person per square meter. So it was really cool. And then Alice comes out, and like, just my perception of watching her is, I think, like, now I feel like that is possible for me. I actually, when I see somebody go up on stage and sing, now I'm not saying I've got anywhere like near the talent that Alice has, but what I'm saying is she's just another human stood there in the room. And that could be me stood there in the room if I wanted it to be. If I wanted to perform something, I could set all that up and I could put the balls in motion. And I never did this before. Like, this is becoming true for me everywhere I go now. And is it self-worth? I'm suddenly like, oh, I have the right to be here and I have the right to do things that I want and other people do. So I see somebody performing on stage and I'm like, I could do that if I wanted to. Like, and then it's probably like, no, Jessie, no, you couldn't. You need the talent to do that. What I'm saying is, like, maybe not to the same ability, but it's possible for me. And I hope, does it even matter if I don't make sense? No, it doesn't. This is true for me. This is meaningful. I now suddenly see that I can do things that other people are doing. And that's cool. Didn't do that before. It was out of reach somehow. And I also had this like reflection on being able to see, like, because of all the stuff I've learned, how, like, when she's performing, she's in her element. Like, and side note, when I love this expression, you're in your element. It makes me think everybody's got an element. Like, we have the elements, right, that we all share. And then everyone has their own unique element. And I really want you to think about what your element is. There is so much to be said for your element, and then you can cultivate your element, but also be aware that your element can be used for good or for evil. So choose wisely. Choose wisely what you use your element for once you discover it. Anyway, Alice was in her element performing, and there's no, I mean, you just see how it's fascinating to watch people when they're in their element. And then in between songs, there's a bit of like chatting to the crowd and all of this. And that's where I fell. Well, what I noticed was there's certain things that she had to do. And in order to do that, because of nerves, probably, there was like this masking of like kind of Americanization of the voice. Like, yeah, we got merch. That was so out of character to the rest of her show. It was clearly false. It was like learned behavior. Now, I'm not judging. We all do this. And I can't, and now I'm like imagining that I could be somebody on stage. I'm thinking how I would feel in that position. And it's one thing bearing your soul and the most intimate parts of yourself with your creative music. And then another thing chatting and then having like thousands of people staring at you, thinking a thought about you. It could be positive, it could be negative. And it seems like I looked away, I'm negative. Maybe just because I didn't want to transmit that. This is so fascinating, this looking away thing. Anyway, if I was doing that, I'd be terrified. And I think she's sensitive. So if you're sensitive to thought form, which some people are, I think we all are on some level, some people are more conscious of that, you will feel people judging you for better or for worse. And then there's some kind of, you're sensitive to that and you feel you're caring and compassionate and you do take responsibility for the experience of others, which I think we all should, actually. I think we're told we shouldn't. I think we should. You then have to sort of manage all of that at once with bright lights shining on you and everyone staring at you. And I just think, wow, fair play to her. And it made me more compassionate for like anyone when we do our like stupid little like, oh my God, whatever it is, where we all sound the same. And I just did, like, that's a really typical one, like the American white girl. And I don't know why I do that, but you could do the same caricature out of me, right? Or any whatever your thing is that we put on a funny voice to do things that we don't feel comfortable doing. If that makes any sense. My no toe is going crazy, so maybe scrap it all. I mean, don't take anything too seriously, huh? Just a random girl on the internet. Okay, 10 minutes. Maybe I'll leave it there. Guys, thank you very much for watching, by the way. I hope you gleaned something from this. And if I triggered you, you're welcome. Please like the video if you liked it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and subscribe if you want more content like this and you see where it's going. And we'll see you in the next video. As I said, please do get in touch if you would like to know more about sessions. Otherwise, have a beautiful day, beautiful life, and we got this.